Hello everyone, and welcome back to another StarCraft 2 1 vs 1 replay casted by myself. My name is Axel, and this is going to be a match from MLG Orlando 2011, more specifically from the Championship Losers Bracket Round 8, I think. Pretty far along on Sunday. I guess that's the point I'm trying to get at. They started the Championship Losers Bracket Sunday around 11 a.m., I think, if I remember correctly. And then this game happened, around 2. So I'm guessing here, but around 2. The point is, pretty far along in the tournament, it's going to be a best of 3 in between spawning in at the 12 o'clock position, the red Zerg player Haypro from Team Liquid. He's your red Zerg player. His opponent at the 3 o'clock position, the blue Terran player Polt from Team TSL. And this is going to be a TVZ best of 3. So whoever wins 2 games will advance to the next round. And again, we are pretty far along in the tournament. I think this is like the final 20 or something are still playing. And Polt has had quite a run. He got knocked out in the open winners bracket. I hesitate to explain the MLG format because once I start explaining it, I can't stop. And it takes a lot of explaining. Because it is quite complicated. But just to summarize it, Polt lost in the open bracket round 4. That's pretty early on in the tournament. So he dropped down to the lower bracket. Then he had to fight through the open loser bracket quite a long way. And eventually had to run through a bunch of good players on Sunday, including In Control, Chef, TSL Alive, and I can't remember quite yet, but you can go check out the bracket at mlgpro.com to get some context about this game. But yeah, this is game number 1. They are going to be spawning close by air positions. Looks like Haypro going for an early hatchery, pretty standard. And Polt, I'm not sure if Haypro saw this barracks. Yes. Okay, so Haypro did see this barracks on the left here. A lot of Terran players put this here because they intend to lift it up and move it to the low ground, making the rush distance to their opponent's natural expansion exponentially shorter. We'll have to see if Polt decides to do that. That's exactly what he's going to do, so this is going to be a 2 racks rush from our blue Terran player Polt. And the Marines are being queued up to make their way to Haypro's natural expansion. Haypro is spawning pool just now finishing. Are any lings going to be built? Yes, 6 lings immediately on the way, so Haypro knows about this. No gas is taken just yet from Polt, so this does imply he's going to be throwing a lot of pressure at his opponent, maybe even going to try to win the game. Building a bunker at the bottom of his opponent's ramp. Again, this is a really nice position because you can take the Marines back here and limit the surface area of those drones, but Haypro pulling a lot of drones here to try to deal with these Marines. Nice micro from Polt here, stutter stepping with those Marines. This bunker may get finished, and that would not be a good thing for Haypro. The SCV is not being targeted, still building that bunker. If that bunker, if it gets finished, I'm telling you, it will not be good for Haypro. And Polt backing up, now returning to the natural expansion, get a load up in that bunker right away. But the question is, will he get there? Looks like he will, doing so much damage with these Marines. These Zerglings not being effective at all. Only killed that scouting, only killed that bunker building SCV, but not before the bunker completed. And now Polt has that fortress at the bottom of his opponent's ramp to flee into should he get attacked. But Haypro did build a spine color, so we'll have to see how effectively he can micro the spine color. Again, it seems silly microing a spine color, but it is a process. It is a mechanic. Gradually moving your spine color closer and closer to that bunker, trying to get in range while staying out of range of those Marines. So Polt has this bunker complete. What does he do from here? That is the question. Building a bunker in his main base bunker. Building a command center in his main base, so looking to expand relatively soon. Still no gases. Adding on 2 racks. Haypro coming forward once again, but Polt loading up into that bunker. Has an SCV behind here to repair said bunker, but now the spine crawler is in range. Keep in mind this SCV will have his work cut out for him. Has to repair this. I'm not sure which rate is faster, the kill rate or the repair rate. Looks like the kill rate is indeed faster, but Polt going to be moving forward some Marines here to target down the spine crawler. Queen coming forward as well. Spine crawler switching its target fire, trying to nail down that Marine, but he's going to stay alive. And Polt putting his weakened Marines into the bunker, a very good idea indeed. Marines coming forward, targeting down that spine crawler. Here we go. Haypro coming forward with all of these Zerglings, trying to get us around or just run past. And Haypro feeling very awkward, down 36 to 26 supply. Not a good situation for him. Polt microing back once again, loading up that bunker. SCV still repairing, and Haypro is having a headache right now. Polt doing an extremely good job harassing with all of these Marines. Command center done in the base. Going to be making that into an orbital command straight away. Queen's going to be focused down and killed. Drones may have to be pulled, but I think they're going to die. And Haypro is in a lot of trouble still. Supply drop going on to that supply depot, so Polt forgetting a supply depot somewhere, but he's still very, very, very well off, and another engagement going to happen. Zerglings and Queens coming forward, trying to get rid of this bunker. Is it going to be enough? No, backing away. Once again, SCV stays alive, so he will probably finish up that bunker. And Haypro, a tough situation is getting even tougher for him, not even taking a gas. Keep that in mind. A lot of Zerg players will try to take a gas to get a Roach Run out, to get that metabolic boost speed upgrade up and running. But Haypro not doing that, trying to rely on these slowlings, on Queens, on Spineclaws to defend this push from Polt. How's that for a tongue twister? But Haypro engaging with a couple links there, going to be backing up straight away. And here come the reinforcements from TSLPolt. Another engagement going to happen here at the natural expansion of Haypro, bringing 2 Queens and a bunch of slowlings to try to deal with these bunkers. It looks like he will, in fact, end up cleaning this up. Marines trying to evacuate, realizing that is not such a good idea, going back to the bunker for safety, but the bunker gets destroyed, and so do the Marines inside. But here we go, Polt reinforcing with some more Marines coming to the natural expansion of Haypro, taking down a creep tumor. I don't think that was canceled. No, it was not. And Haypro coming forward once again with the slowlings and 2 Queens, but I think it's just too much for him to handle. Marines doing so much damage to those Zerglings. Polt returning back to the natural expansion, and he is looking pretty darn good. Haypro pulling every single one of his drones along with 2 Queens to try to deal with this, but Polt's micro is just too good at stutter stepping like a pro, because he is a pro. Of course, Polt, one of the best players in Korea. Transfuse going down on the Queen. Haypro losing the Queen that did the transfuse. And Marines coming forward as well. Zerglings, I should say, coming forward as well. Another Queen getting targeted down. Drones being pulled. And I think we're close to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, Polt up 57-20 supply, taking out so many drones. Income tab shows 34-14 in that harvester tab. Haypro just trying to find out how far behind he is. And that's going to be disheartening indeed. Seeing all those Marines going to force the GG from Liquid Haypro. So that concludes Game 1 of this best of 3. Keep in mind that there will be a Game 2, so definitely click on that link. It should be at the bottom, where it should automatically send you there, so you can hang out with me there as we commentate it. And so that's it for Game number 1. My name is Axel. See you guys in Game 2. Haypro versus Polt. Haypro is down 1-0. Polt 1 game away from the next round.